Have a good day, dear students. My name is Mayuri Karya, and I hope you all are well at your home. Today we will do the quick recap of Chapter 1, Standard 6, Social Science, History Ncert book. The book name is Our Past 1. We have completed the chapter What, Where, How, and When. First, we will see the mind map. From that, you can remember the whole chapter easily in a simplest way. First, we will do finding about the past. How we can find about the past? So, we are having the sources, coins, inscriptions, monuments, and manuscripts. Inscriptions are the writings on metal or stone, and manuscripts means written on palm leaves. Okay, so these are the sources by which we can finding about the past. Now next is how we can know about the past. So how we can know about the past? So kind of the clothes they wear, what they eat, what games the people were played, and the toys of the children. These are the sources by which the people came to know means about the past, means whatever the past were there, on that basis we can know about that. Now people lived at that era where people have started to live, in which areas they have started to establish their civilization. So where people lived, so on the back of the river. So which are the river the people have been choose? That is Narmada, Ganga, Indus, and its tributaries. Now another thing where the people have started to live, that is hills or mountains. So firstly the people have lived to start in Suleiman and Kirtara hills, in Garo hills, in Vindhyas hills, and rice was grown first in this region in Vindhyas hills. So I hope you can see here very well. Here is the black circle. This black circle is Suleiman and Kirtara hills. Here Garo hills. Here these are the red circle that I have done, that is Vindhya hills, and besides of that here Indus and its tributaries, here blue circle that is Ganga and its tributaries, and here yellow circle that is Narmada and its tributaries. Okay, so from that we can see that people have started to live in this region. Do you know why most in these areas means people have started to live? Because there is a water facility, and water facility is a prior facility to establish any civilization. Okay, now our next point is name of land. In that time the people were telling the name of land, that is India, Indus, Bharat. Bharat name has been mentioned in the Rig Veda. Then we come to the point, what do dates means? In history, dates means a lot. Okay, so we have learned about the concept of BC and BCE, AD and ACE. Okay, means BC means before Christ. Our standard time is being started from the birth of the Jesus Christ. Okay, so that we have taken as a means a base, right? For example, right now we are in a 2020, means Jesus Christ birth is before 2020 years. Okay, so we are following the AD, Anno Domini. Now whatever the years before Jesus Christ, that is called BC. Okay, now our next point is one past or many. Our book name is our pasts. Okay, so it is in a plural form, so the people are telling that only one past or many, so different from different groups. And means past is not about the particular person or kings. Okay, so they are telling different from different groups, different custom and practices. People are following different customs and practices. The means past is not about the only for the people, means we people are telling that most of the past chronicles or incidents has been written for a particular thing or higher, whatever the person is on higher position, of only for kings or queens. So the people are telling that past is not about only that particular persons. Every means person, every group's person is having their own past. They are having their own customs and practices. Chronicles of the Kings means kings has been won battles, the incidents whatever happened in the king's life. This is also the about the past, means so from that also we can know. That's why it is telling the one past or many. Now no important notes of chapter 1. So first one is we get information about in this note, means we will I'm trying to means make understand the whole chapter in this much small way. I hope you people will like that. First point is we get information about the past from the variety of sources, means we are having the variety of sources by which we can know variety of sources. We have learned about the manuscripts, inscriptions, coins, old potteries, means all the archaeological resources, that are the variety of sources. Second point, the early people mostly live on the back of river valley. The earliest village and cities also emerged in river valley, that we have learned, where people live have started to live near the Indus and its tributaries, near the Ganga river and its tributaries, near the Narmada river. Okay, so these are means early people have started to live near the rivers and its valleys. Our third point is the early people were skilled in hunting animals and gathering forest produces. They lived in caves and rock shelters. Okay, so means our early people were skilled people. They are hunting animals and gathering forest produces. They lived in caves and rocks. So we know very well our early people, when human is in a is means first form in a homo sapien, the people have started to live firstly in the forest. They have started to live in a caves. Whenever they are feeling hungry, they just go in a forest and hunting the animals. Okay, so they have started to live in this way firstly. Our next point is the earliest cities developed in the northwest part of the subcontinent. Later cities emerged around the Indo-Genetic Valley. Okay, so now what the people are telling, that earliest people developed north and west part of the subcontinent. So north and west part means here in a map we can see that it is the most of part that is called the north past part, and here is the west part. Means these parts most probably the people, means when it is being called that in India Dravidians were the people. They are the original citizen of this area, and after that means Aryas came in India. So the people have mostly covered this part, this and this, and they started to live. That's why it is called that the earliest cities developed in the northwest part of the subcontinent. Later cities emerged and around the Indo-Genetic Valley. Now manuscripts and inscriptions are important sources to know about the past. So these are the right thing, that manuscripts means old literature. From our oldest manuscripts are our Vedas, and in Vedas, which one is the Rig Veda is the oldest Veda. Okay, so from that we can know about our past, and many means you can consider our two great epics Ramayana and Mahabharata also in this as a manuscript. So these are the manuscripts and inscriptions. For inscription I can give the example of stone carving of Ashoka in Junagadh, Girnar. So these are the sources from where we can know about our history. Now next point is manuscripts are handwritten accounts, some of which have destroyed over a time. So this is also right. At that time means manuscripts were being written on the palm leaves or bhojpatras. Okay, so by the time means year by year, because of the means environment change, it was on the leaves. So means because of insects or not taken care of that much of that manuscripts, many manuscripts has been destroyed. The inscriptions are writing which were engraved on the stones and metal objects. The kings issued many inscriptions about their lives and achievements. Okay, so for that in Junagadh, here is the stone boulder on which means Ashoka, Rudradama, and another king means three king has made the return this inscription on the same means stone boulder, and from that we know about the past. This is the one example only. In all over the India, Ashoka has made engraved this kind of 13 stone boulders. Okay, this for the instruction to the people. Okay, so these are the main sources by which we came to know about the past. Next point, the archaeologists are those who study the remains from the past. They dig the surface for engraving the objects used in the past. Means archaeologists, the people, what the people are doing. Okay, I'm telling you one thing from where means this archaeological surveys has been started. In a British colonial rule, in a Dalhousie, when Dalhousie was a governor general, somehow he is being called the developing governor general and blessings for India in a some way. Okay, so he has started means railways in the India, and first railway line is being means installed in Punjab right now in Pakistan. The district name is Montgomery. In Montgomery, when the people were digging the land to install the means railway line, at that time the people found the too much big and too much strong bricks. So initially the people have used that bricks to build the railway lines only. Means the people thought that this will help in our means construction only. Means these bricks are too much good. Later on, a person means his name was R.S. Bist, maybe, if I am not making wrong. So he thought that this much big strong bricks are here, so what is here? And the people have slowly started to dig their that land, and they found that that was a old one site where people were live before many years. From there, this was the first incident. From that, the people came to know about the civilization. They came to know that before many years the civilization was there. And many things. And after that, that digging process is going to be called the excavation process. Because of excavation, after in this year means the archaeologists got the many sites where which was the means old one civilization sites. And they got the many resources like manuscript, inscriptions, old potteries, the old one toys, old one means idols, terracotta idols, and everything. Means the people got means from that the people getting the information about the past. Okay, now next thing is the archaeological remains include tools, weapons, coin, pottery, sculptures, and buildings. I said na that digging in that excavation process, the people got that is called archaeological remain. Archaeological the meaning of the archaeological is only the remains of the past. Okay, whatever the remains of the past means in excavation, whatever the people are means getting like old coins, old potteries, old clothes, means the traces of the means grains or food, that all things are going to be called the archaeological. Okay, resources. Historians are those who study and analyze the past. They also gain knowledge on the lives of common people like farmer, trader, craft person, and slaves. Means the people are getting the information about the means who all the groups. Not only the people are focusing on the one group, and by getting the information about the all group, they are means getting on the means some form information that in history in past this kind of life people were having. Okay, now next point. Bharat and India were two terms used for our country. The areas lying to the east and the Indus river were referred to as India. Okay, so means these two terms sorry has been used for our India. Now next, the term BC and AD are often used with date. BC stands for before Christ and AD stands for Anno Domini, meaning of the year of the Lord. Means I already explained that BC means before Christ, means the birth, whatever the years before the Jesus Christ birth, that is called the before Christ, that means BC. Okay, and the AD means the Anno Domini means in the year of the Lord. Anno Domini means the AD's full form is Anno Domini. The meaning of the AD is in the year of the Lord, means from where Jesus Christ's birth Jesus Christ's birth. After that years is going to be called the AD, that means in the year of the births. Okay, Nowadays, BC and CE are most commonly used, where CE stands for Common Era. BC means before Christ era. BC here, before Christ, we people are speaking. Here the people have written BC. BC means before Christ era, and CE means Christ era. Means BC is equal to BCE. BC is equal to BCE, and AD is equal to CE. BC means before Christ. BCE means before Christ era. AD means Anno Domini, meaning of Anno Domini, in the year of Lord. CE means Christ era, that is also meaning of the Christ era, means Lord Jesus era, means after the birth of Jesus, whatever the years, that is called the CE. Okay. Another thing I want to see that if I see that 2000 AD means 2000 AD means 2080 means proper 2000 years before. And if anyone is telling you that 2000 BC, so the 2000 BC means 2000 years of Jesus Christ, and another 2000 years before the Jesus Christ. So actually it is a 4000 year. I hope you got the concept. Okay, now I am completing my lecture here. I hope you like this quick recap. Okay, we will meet in the next new chapter again. Thank you so much.